Jake Paul easily beat all boxing and MMA events of the past year in terms of views by arranging a fight against the iconic heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. The fight was expectedly terrible because Iron Mike is already 58 years old. Then Paul worked very hard on the next fight, but he was unlucky. Canelo Alvarez was bought out by boxing superboss Turki Alash Sheikh, and Gervonta Davis ruined everything with an incomprehensible performance against Lamont Roach. Jake decided to have a fight against the former world champion, 39-year-old Mexican Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. The fight will take place on June 28th in the cruiserweight division. Chavez is the son of the iconic Mexican legend Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. He was the WBC middleweight champion from 2011 to 2012. In 2017, he fought at a negotiated weight against Canelo Alvarez. He lost on points. In 2021, he sensationally lost to the aging MMA legend Anderson Silva. After a huge break, he returned to the ring in 2024 and beat former UFC fighter Uriah Hall. This fight took place as part of the Jake Paul vs. Mike Perry event. In this video, let's have a close look at the last fights of both boxers and try to predict the winner.
Everything over legal, we're here ready to go as well. So you know what time it is. When we fight hard, fight clean, touch them up.
Judgment Day.
He's going to take one or two shots to the body, and if you get his hands dropped,
Mike better protect themselves.
ooh, great.
Very noticeable size.
Whoa! Promising start.
And that headshot, oh, put right there by Jake.
Perry's got a punch.
Perry can get.
Like I said early on,
man.
MMA, but as you know, he needs to survive this round.
Nice overhand.
When the going gets tough, we'll see if he answers. That doesn't work in the sweet science.
And Jake is not the beacon of cardio.
Not looking great so far.
Affected Perry.
230. Mike Perry barely made 200, so you see it right there.
I think he's not used to hitting somebody that hard and still being around.
And that's what Perry can do is
Benson for that hook and that overhand right.
He's exposed.
And there we go, he's following by Perry that landed on the temple of Jake.
Mike, he doesn't need to clinch with him. He just has to outbox him because Mike isn't protecting himself.
So round two, Jake Paul doesn't get his first round knockout, but he does get a first round knockout.
In the air, get inside, only punch after he.
Oh!
Only punch after he.
Two upright. Jake hits way too hard.
This is a good time to clinch, but I don't think Perry's going to clinch.
You're hitting him with your best shots, and he doesn't care, man.
Good up.
Keeping distance. He busts up
Down.
No.
You'd love to see Perry.
I mean, he needs to dig down, and he needs to do what Lucas in his repertoire to do so.
And you know, man, when you're hitting a guy with your best shot, and he's
Perry can't afford to get too comfortable as he comes in because Paul could cratch it. Gets opponents hurt.
Mike's legs are wobbly as well.
Nice left hook
Front of
there.
the right hand. Do not slip to your left on the jab.
It's just a matter of time. He's getting broke down.
Whoa.
Oh,
Overhand right.
and Jake's. If Perry just put his hands up.
Yes.
Perry's not
Good shot right there by Jake. And you know, right there, right here, the right eye of Perry is busted.
I mean, he's even throwing power with the jab.
Man, that breaks you down.
A nice left hook by Mike Perry.
Mike Perry.
Jake did the same exact thing in the same arena.
Yeah.
wait a second.
He can't keep doing this. He's gonna get caught with a.
There's a left.
Oh man, that's a beautiful shot. Perry has no defense at all. What Perry's doing is he's following Jake. Few Perry. Both fighters are cut.
Oh, nice left hook.
Whoa.
Nice right uppercut.
Yeah, this is a high pace. They're fighting. Man, Jake is setting up that big right hand because it's right there.
Yeah, well, one thing that I noticed when I was prepping for Jake, his cardio has never been a good.
It's almost like he looks like he's gonna throw the right just to cut the ring off. He's following Jake too much.
Another straight
Mike
right.
Perry has come all the way. Yeah.
At all.
His blood pours into it.
Guys, Mike Perry has this crowd.
Jake needs to go back to that jab. That jab helped him out.
Late rounds, he can punch with power no matter how fatigued he is.
I just can't.
He's either going to throw
Back
it
now. Gabe, do you see any path to victory here for Mike Perry?
I don't.
Eating out of the palm of his hands.
Discipline to the game plan.
Sure.
This is that moving target.
Perry is walking down Jake Paul with this stance.
You can't believe it. You know Mike Perry with a moving target. He needs to cut him off.
Jake looks tired, guys.
Well, you know, it's...
Jake having a hard time
Put
seeing
his hands up, Gabe. Don't waste your breath. He's not going to play.
We're in round 4.
Oh, nice straight left hand. I would get the left hand up if I'm Mike Perry.
Jake's being patient. He's setting him up with that big right. Whoa, nice jab.
He's almost pawing it now.
And discipline, setting everything up with that jab.
Landed in round 4 for Paul.
Having fun here, busting him up with the jab.
You telling me now after the you need to go and punch that punching bag and see what happens.
Whoa!
Oh!
That got his equilibrium off. And the time might be now for Paul.
Mike Perry as he switched to southpaw.
It is a frantic.
You don't do that in the middle of the ring. Mike Perry out.
We saw that earlier.
I think the power shots did side that's the only way.
It honestly.
Oh, man.
And look
I think Jake just kind of coasts this round right now and just busting him up with the
Rope is a.
Oh, man! Whoa, whoa!
2, 3, 4, the round.
the job, but the jab set it up.
Yeah.
That's what Perry's having the most.
He's just teasing him right now.
That he's still standing, considering the shots that he's taken and how many times we've seen him get.
That's the way they pin.
Oh, yeah,
Perry's
that's it.
falling.
Just made that mistake too against Anthony Joshua.
Man,
At this moment, we should see a clinch from Perry.
that jab, it stopped him in his track.
The referee's close. He's playing close. And then you get the punches you're looking for as well. It's difficult to
No output offensively, though. And the referee's
getting
closer.
Nice little jab by Perry as well.
Perry's getting too
Experience, because you got to clinch in the situation. But a guy like Perry, you got to let it ride.
and dropped H2L Silva in the knockout of the year.
The lateral motion we talked about earlier on, he's doing that, and he should. That's what he's doing.
Power punches through round 3. Perry
Take the knee.
Yeah.
Get the 8 count. Try to recover. Shot by Jake.
Either way, how about Mike Perry? Perry's starting to lean over, Gabe. Might be susceptible. Look at Perry's face.
Perry needs to get his hands up high.
See right there?
Oh,
see that?
man.
He's standing too tall. Chin is up in the air.
Jabs you were talking about. Oh, good.
I
Paul,
think that's the one.
out right hand. This may be it. Right.
Oh.
And now wave it off. There is a new king of violence, and his name is Jake Paul.
I told you everything in the locker room in the corner. You gotta get thrown in the locker room and go, okay? Look, I want this to get it. Take both if you want to.
Paul and Gabe, quickly, you made a great observation about Hall's
boxing shorts. This is very bizarre. And even
Hips, and you want to feel free.
Jr. have fought Anderson Silva. Hall beat both Uriah Hall and Chavez.
He wish he had that couple on afterwards.
Yeah, legs as the rounds go on.
Well, shit, Uriah unfortunately got hit with a loop.
very flat-footed and just fought very upright. That's one thing that I noticed about Hall in his fight against him. Look at the body shot.
You just got to be.
You know, Uriah's not really doing enough. He's just kind of. There's that hook.
Story here in round 1, and there it is again.
If it landed, we see it landed. Interviews, and I hit him up afterwards. He said,
2.5 years.
somebody that wasn't.
So there's opportunities for him to get, 3-4 fight out there. Maybe an Anderson Silva rematch on that.
Out him, Gabe, but it's Hall who's pushing the tempo. And now Hall
Down and spinning back kicks.
Ooh. The wild
now?
card gym pull out some kickboxing, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's.
And figured that Chavez would try to negate that.
You have to blend up a multiple martial.
Too much you got to do with boxing. It's just one thing.
Why does every MMA fighter say it's easy, but then never act?
He sat down on that one. But Hall didn't get phased. It's
Fights professionally. So.
Yeah.
Nice body shot. Is a sport. Is a sport of chess. You know,
To train, that don't mean it's easy to compete in.
Fair enough.
There's that left hook. He's just jabbing and moving.
sure, man. But when you live the
There is one pro fight. He should be bossing him in this. Boxing fans out there watching right now saying, look, this guy's a legend.
I think if he picks up the pace, he can probably get. He's just kind of he's trying to catch.
One thing worth noting, Chavez.
Hey, but I think we should break the barricade open and let the fans get in.
And a lot of miles on his body. So you got to
Fights in MMA.
when he's out of gas.
A little better work here.
Gas is not able to get Uriah out of there.
You had to.
Yeah. has consistently been an time.
Yeah, I mean, but
All he really got to do is let his hands go.
Right? Oh,
Just
there
like
we
he
go.
did
But you know, the fight's there for Uriah to win.
So now this is a different arena for him, all in all, vision. But it wasn't for his hands. It's for the spin.
Of Chavez Jr. as he goes downstairs with that really easy peasy for someone with. So you would think 6 rounds should be really.
Yeah, you know.
what we talked about at the beginning of this fight. Like, I feel like it's right there. Also worth noting, Uriah took this fight like 3 weeks ago. What's up with that?
Let's go.
Did he just buy them earlier today?
I got a couple more packs. Give my dog a couple more packs.
Wearing those shorts.
Well, you know,
Let
the
it
thing,
fly.
I can see why Uriah really does.
Right now we got this round plus 2 more to see.
See
He's not
anything?
good at it.
You don't see anything that he could build on.
No.
boxing training is easy. I think boxing was.
Sticking in.
Well, David,
Is fighting at cruiserweight. He's a super middleweight.
I was about to say, I think Uriah loses this round.
2011 to 2012 defended his title for Jacobs as well, but it's been a long time. Sergio Martinez, the legendary 12th round between.
It's again the lifestyle. Fight.
Wow.
He's against
Canelo fought the best. Sergio.
Easily win this fight.
Chavez Jr. basically eliminated himself from the.
And Todd,
Oh, nice left.
He keeps doing what he's doing, man. Legs are weary. He's fatigued. Chavez is faded, man. He's fatigued.
viewed him as a viable opponent for Jake.
Chavez is. It's the name.
Yeah. Seen from on that November 15th card, the Tyson card.
About his career.
But Gabe, at what point does Chavez
We walk around with a little Kung Fu Panda belt.
round 12 against Sergio Martinez? That
Call Uriah 3 weeks out. Gave him a fight.
Oh, the Uriah stays in the gym.
Yeah.
He's in shape.
jiu-jitsu, but a boxing. And you know, Ariel, judges tend to love the aggressive in round 5. 9 for Chavez, 13 for you.
And I think this fight's up for grabs.
It's smart.
And look at Chavez.
Pull off this upset. If he steps on the gas here, I find this to be great theater. Maybe I'm a sadist. Maybe my...
The 3rd round and the 6th round.
In this fight, I have to look good. Chavez. Oh,
And you know, there's no.
that left hook. All you need is that viral high.
Yes.
He needs to be moving forward.
He's
like he's moving.
Oh,
So,
This is better.
no power is being shown on the shot, but he was known as a power.
Get knocked out by Uriah. Look, there's nothing on that was for blow. You know, he's not in danger to get caught.
What's coming
Should have
out?
happened a long time ago, man. But
You feel
the fight should have happened a long time ago. He's smiling, man. But the thing is,
that's no game. You ain't telling us something. You're not telling us
a close round.
Can we get a
he said, let's go.
Can we get a... And that will do.